Piece of cake.
Party mode engaged.
Piece of cake.
Don't cry.
Honor and glory. Honor and glory.
Ingen ko på isen.
Would you like...
Era for...
Araignée. I will.
No, right!
KO. KO.
Next.
Bittersweet, but
The state of you. So sure. Los muertos, muertos están.
Minds must change hearts, and hearts must change minds.
Okay, wait. Are we good? I'm checking the live stream right now. Okay, wait. Are we good? I'm checking the live stream right now. Yep. Okay. Let me just. Okay, finally we're in this. Not sure if I would start a new live stream. I only got 15 minutes, so let's see. I'll just keep opening loot boxes. So, what I was essentially saying was that, sure, I guess I might as well use this as a live stream, an opportunity to, I don't know, just open it and broadcast it. People like loot box streams and such, so why not? And it was me talking about how this game is, obviously, the title shows that this is not a game that I would like, and frankly, even though I want to strive for positivity in this channel, one of the few times I'll be negative will be squarely towards this game. A lot of grievances I have with it. Of course, though, this was mainly because of any sort of higher ups and all the sort of stuff to it. That creator's, you see me rotating around Orissa's like treats and stuff, or creator's joy. I was essentially saying with that, I was basically saying for nothing because my audio was muted. But what I was saying was that I know that we need more opportunities for the game devs to show their love for the game and show for the world they created and the stuff they made. Instead of just each season being the higher ups going, what will catch their attention? Get it? Catcher? What will catch their attention? What's something that we need to put in? Loot boxes, right? And the battle passes. Okay, but a new mode just where we slightly tweak the abilities and that's it. And don't forget the collaborations. They always love that. That's essentially what was happening. And of course, I never liked this game, not from the start. But I feel like that it's just the same old thing. More so of just slightly different mode, battle passes, then collabs. All have it's fitting with Roadhog with Big Smoke. All have one game mode, battle pass with skins, a mythic with 4 levels, and a large collaboration. Now, of course, I was also saying that Stadium, don't get me wrong, Stadium was like one of the best things they did in recent years. Stadium was legit amazing in my eyes, which, yeah, fits. I was pretty excited. The Stadium was actually something that they actually invested some good time in. It's just that, despite me hating the game from the jump, and I can't help but feel that they just really don't know in terms of the direction of it. And I was essentially saying that, I was proposing an idea that maybe for each season, or every 2 seasons, 3 seasons, who cares? Like, they gave up on hero mastery. That's all I'm saying. What I'm saying is, anytime they feel like it, they could probably give Invasion another chance. They could probably make it so that they have more Invasion missions. Ones that are free and ones that are already within the $15, If you already bought the $15, then you get them all for free. And that's what I was essentially saying, that in terms of investing more within the very world that they've made, I'm within the group of saying that the lore of the story and the characters in it is kind of what shapes it as such. I'm not saying that they should do PvE or whatnot. They made it clear. It was an unfortunate situation where everyone was hating on the game and I was enjoying it, smiling every moment because I hate the game. But if they're not going to bring back PvE, then there must be at least some outlet to which the lore of the story and its characters can thrive in the game. The only time where we ever get that sort of breather is within the story content, say for the comic readings and the like. Which, sure, that's good. But in terms of the games itself, then it's just nothing but shooty bang bang and just cursing out your teammates. That's essentially what I've been dealing with when playing the game. So what reason is there to stick with it? If all the interesting things of the world and characters are just going to be for naught. It's just going to be for bang bang and such. I mean, we got characters like Juno, and we got Juno, Venture. Oh yeah, there is Wu Yong, which I say they do have invested in the story for Wu Yong within animated short and in a comic and such. But I guess he gets like praise. But I guess meanwhile, Juno and Venture kind of only has like just crumbs to work with. You can still make some sort of investment in terms of Juno trying to both learn about the planet Earth, but also tell them about how the situation is in Mars. There could be in terms of how Venture is joining up with crews from Overwatch or other factions, and how that'll tie into their liking for discovering treasures and such. Maybe a mission which involves them going to the Temple of Anubis, and then they just run into each other. I guess I'm thinking a lot in terms of this, but like, I don't know. Look at all these characters. Look at the swagger on Malga. Oh dang. Look at the swagger on them. You don't want to have fun with them? You don't want to see how they are? You did all you could in terms of the interactions. Why not go a step further? And I'm thinking that in terms of many ideas for invasion, then maybe you can have some certain missions, the paid ones, probably have you play as different factions. I mean, you have Overwatch, you have the Omnic Crisis. You got like Ramacho leading the Omnic Crisis, probably. I'm not sure, but the point is, you got Overwatch rebuilding and going on new adventures. You got Ramatra going on that journey and probably leading the Omnic Crisis, the second one. You got Talon doing some nefarious stuff. We can make different missions of different factions. You can have one mission within one location, say Hollywood, or whatnot. Maybe maybe the Omnics are raiding Hollywood to take out an actor or some stuff like that. I don't know. Overwatch comes through in a regular mission, and then in the extra mission, the paid one, you got to play as Talon going through a different route in there, not engaging with Overwatch, but going in and doing their own goals. I think Hollywood is a good example. Probably have to hit up like New Queen Street, I think. Yeah. And it shows that I hate this game from the jump, but I don't. But that doesn't mean I'm not about looking at the interesting things it has and seeing the potential it could do. As it stands, it's just a game where it's just shoot. And there's just not really much of it left. It's not much of a different. It's not like there's just like a different mode that it only tweaks the abilities and whatnot. That's kind of it. And then there's just reward loot boxes and different ways to complain. I must see. Oh yeah, I got 7 minutes before the new season kicks off. In terms of the things that I am most. Oh yeah. Okay, wait. Did I make it to 20 or did I just randomly get a legendary? Because that could be a complaint. It's kind of weird that if I got like say 5 out of 20, sorry. 5 out of 20, and then I get a legendary, then it resets back to 0. Like, okay, but it's cool I got the legendary, but you really gotta do my boy like that? You can't just keep the 5? No. But one thing, I got many complaints upon this game, given that I hate it from the jump. enough to make a whole hour-long video and talking about each thing. I might even go season by season. But if I were to highlight some of the things that I just especially don't like, is no, giving me a legendary is not going to change my mind. I think I do know that one thing is that I don't. One thing I don't. I guess one thing is like, what is it? How there's not much of a direction. The hero mastery, which thank goodness you basic in terms of abilities and the intricacies of it, the different ways, different combos, and the different ways you can do. All you gotta do, the only way, and I mean the only way you can work with it is either through the text in the hero descriptions or look it up online. There's not really much way of testing it out. Hero Mastery, though, not much of a place to test out. It's just like a high score place, but it works. But then they gave up like 3 seasons in. Like, I don't even think any of the categories, tank, damage, and support, has above like 5, has like, I don't know, 6 or more characters that are in Hero Mastery of each category. They just really gave up on this one. And I'm like, dang, at least finish what you start. So we're back to the same old thing in which, you gotta rely on like outsider knowledge to know how to effectively use each character's abilities. But then I also like to talk about how they're just doing collabs now. Collabs are now their next best thing. Like, yes, I get it. Collaborations are pretty fun, pretty cool. But I guess in the same way as guest fighters were rampant back in, like, say, the late 2010s, very late 2010s, with guest fighters going around and you're like, dang, that's a lot. Like MK1 or like the Mortal Kombat games, just the Mortal Kombat games as a whole. But my point is that with the collaborations, Overwatch seemed to be a little reliant on them. A little too reliant, if you ask me. Given we have like a collaboration like once a season. And I'm like, ain't collaborations supposed to be special? Or are you just really slapping skins and aesthetics just to get them $60 or whatnot? Because Lord knows I'm not paying a single penny in this game. I already paid enough of my time. I have the proof too. Oh, no, it doesn't show it. It showed 635 hours. It's a real love-hate relationship with this game, I tell you. They do a lot of these collaborations, and maybe I am alone on this. Alone in the fact that I'm not one to like a collaboration, or at least the reliance on the collaboration. Maybe I should make that clear. It's not that I don't like the collabs. It's just that I find it worrying that they have an increased reliance on these collabs, where we're basically expecting them every season, and it kind of turns their attention away from the bigger issues, like how any sort of development change, or any sort of interest in the world of the game is kind of taken away from the look of it. Oh, man, let me check. I got 2 minutes. There's a lot more I can say upon this game and how it managed to just piss me off in so many ways. But this is more of a relaxing one, looking at the loot boxes to at least gain something from all the hours that it took me. All the hours I suffered, all the hours I put in, because trust me, these loot boxes really, really grabbed me by the neck, because like, you know, like the play like Luca challenges that give you all these loot boxes. That's why I thought, okay, how about I pull up and play a game? And that lead to me like screaming my head off in some instances. It's terrible. So I have a lot more to say. But I guess I could leave that for later because I actually like sleep. But this game will never allow me to have it. So I'm just now gonna empty these loot boxes until it hits 12 and that the new season will begin. Hooray! It won't be a good season, I'll tell you that. Okay, maybe it'll be a good season, but my point is, it's not going to be a season I'm all too happy for, as for other seasons. It's the same old, good old Activision Blizzard. I'm definitely going to make this clear. I did not give them a penny, but I've given them my time. And I learned that even that was too much. It should be it. Oh yeah, still 12. Let me exit out. No. New season, where are you? Listen. 10 hours left. Oh sweet. I got some time. Yeah, I got time. So what more do I gotta say? The only time I would actually pay, the only time I actually will pay Activision Blizzard is to remove Moira from the game. It's a deep-seated hatred. And even though Marvel Rivals came in with 2 characters that just pulled the middle finger to all sorts of aiming, I think Moira is just still the worst of the examples. Maybe because of the damage orbs. Yeah. The damage. Maybe it's because of the damage orbs that hit me. I'd be out here fighting for my life, and then afterwards I'd be trying to escape, trying to find any sort of healing, like a heal pack or any sort of support character, and then a damage orb from just out of nowhere or whatnot after kicking it with Lucas from Mother 3. Then it just happened to find its way to me, and just I have many grievances on that one. Then left. So I guess it wasn't as long as I thought it would be. What's more so? Dang. Look at him. It's nice having this sort of calm look or whatnot, because otherwise I'll probably be screaming in terms of things I hate about this game. Maybe I got nothing. I do, however, have. Of course, I still got a lot more to say on that one, but there's also, maybe I can also talk about the tutorial. You can replay the tutorial, but only at Soldier 76. Only the scripted tutorial that you get at the beginning of the game, which not only is that pointless for those who already played it, but like. This is a good avenue to showcase other characters. You can play as other characters or see their version. Maybe they can have different versions of it and show how they can get stuff done. But of course, that can't happen. And I was floored when I realized that even Marvel Rivals got that right. It's not through all characters, but it is through some characters, like Hulk and Black Panther. So they got that. So they even got that going. And that should be it. Over 100 loot boxes I opened. Now for the epics, which they can suck it. I can just open all of them. A legendary. Oh, I actually like that. The change of masks. You'll never know. Oh, right. And I remembered I was like, I was a little kind of cackling. The fact that out of all the Tracer legendaries I got, it was Lightning. Something that, nah, I don't care. Let me go to the heroes. Yeah, let me go to here. I got Lightning, which was what many people considered one of the worst skins in Overwatch, if not for Tracer. And also, Tagged is better than Graffiti. I'm gonna die on that hill. It looks messy. It looks asymmetrical. Yeah, that's kind of the point of Graffiti, my friend. That's how Graffiti works. It ain't gonna look pretty. Look at the dinosaur on her head. Wait, yeah, it's way better than Graffiti in my opinion. Although Graffiti kind of got the leg up in terms of the sleek color. 2 more. Open the legendary loot boxes. The stuff I suffered for those, I swear. Well, at least this one's festive. Final one. Neato. And that's everything. That's at least everything the season has to offer. Oh gosh. Again, I can just say so many things that I am not a fan of. To say it in the kindest way possible. That was a shop. Got streetwear. Moving on. But so yeah. Overwatch 2. I do not liked it, not even ever since I was forced to install it. Let's just say a friend of mine wanted me to get it, and I knew from the jump it was going to be painful. I do not like this game, not for a second. I covered the Ramattra a bit, saying that the stuff I suffered rivals the BS that Ramattra went through. But if I have to summarize it, just some crazy nonsense shooty games in which people are constantly blaming each other. You know, all the bad stuff happening in team-based games. Team-based games in general are just ones in which you're just constantly blaming at each other and not really working as a team. There's the drives, which, bro, I barely care about that. I am not going to go through these things just so I can make my nameplate pretty, bro. You get it. You can get out of here with that. Stadium's good, genuinely good. And then there were like, oh, people got customs, cool. Missions, they barely gave any sort of focus on that one, sadly. Hero Mastery, they gave even less focus on that one. My gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So good. They got some down, but in terms of Hero Mastery, not a single category here is above double digits. They did not care. And then I said that the only time you get to learn of different combinations in tech is going to be outside information and they just won't tell you that. You gotta look through the text in the heroes and such. Oh, in the tutorial. But I essentially am repeating myself. I'm saving that all for later. So, yeah. And I'm gonna hope to try to work on some things. I could probably try to work on getting through whatever sort of YouTube type stuff. I would definitely like to do that. I would say if I have the free time, but I think it's been like since, I think it was 2023's end of 2023 when I made that short. and I guess I really gotta just grip my teeth and get going, despite the free time. Whatever sort of free time I have, I gotta get to it, because one day I'm gonna rant on this game for all the pain it put me through. But of course, I want to build a positive outlook of this channel before I really make it a negative on this game. I don't want to just start off with the negatives. No, I want to genuinely build an image of being positive throughout. So until that day, Overwatch. So see ya. I hate Moira, Activision Blizzard.